Okay, so you know how you go on to Facebook sometimes and well, not sometimes, but when you log on to Facebook, right at the top, it says there's a little box there and it says share how your day went. And more times than not, when you go on there and people are sharing stuff about how their day went, it's like, oh, look what my little Johnny did, and oh, look at the new car that I've got, or oh, my dog came back. I mean, all the good stuff, like, oh, look at this beautiful woman I'm having dinner with on the Danube River. I mean, it's just people always posting the good stuff. Well, uh-oh.
Tájékoztatjuk az utazóközönséget és a vonatra várakozókat, hogy a menetrend szerint 21 óra 6 perckor Balatonszentgyörgy felől érkező személyvonat előreláthatólag 10 percet késik. Kérjük szíves türelmüket és megértésüket.
Uh-oh. Did you understand that? I didn't understand that. Uh-oh.
Tájékoztatjuk az utazóközönséget és a vonatra várakozókat, hogy a menetrend szerint 21 óra 9 perckor Buk felől érkező és Balatonszentgyörgyre továbbinduló személyvonat előreláthatólag 20 percet.
I don't understand a word he's saying.
Türelmüket és megértésüket.
But I hope it's good. But usually when they announce stuff, it's not good. I don't know. Oh my God. Anyway, so, I had plans to go to this lovely little resort town in Balaton called Heviz, H-E-V-I-Z. And when I was looking at the train schedules, I could have taken what's called the intercity, and I could have left Budapest this morning at about 9 or 10 o'clock, and I could have been lying in the thermal bath. I could have been lying in the thermal bath at probably by noon or something like that if they let me check in early. But my friend Susika, she says, Tomas, why don't you drive with me? Drive with me and I'll drop you off. I'll take you to the north part of Lake Balaton and I'll drop you off. And you can take a train down to Heviz. So I thought it sounds like a good idea to me, So I go over to her place at 1:30. And I think it's about a 2-hour drive. So we get, we'll get to Balaton, the North Shore, at about, 3:34 at the latest. And I'm thinking she'll drop me off at the train station. And the train station, it can't be more than a 30-minute ride, down one side of the lake. And so anyway, it's hot as hell. The traffic is just bumper to bumper. So we get to this little town. I don't even know how you pronounce it. We get to this little town where she's going to drop me off. And it's closer to probably about 5 at this point in time, 5 or 6. So we get to this town and we go to check the train schedule. She said, did you check the train schedule? And I said, no. And as we were driving up, she's like, oh, one probably goes every 30 minutes, And I figured that she knows what the hell she's talking about. Well, probably, I don't know. Well, anyway, I need Google Translate for this. But anyway, so what happens is we get there and we're standing at the platform and the next train's coming in an hour. An hour. It's 100-degree heat. And the next train's leaving like at 7 o'clock. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll get there at 7:30. But no. Then we start to look at the train schedule. And the next train doesn't go until it takes 2 hours to get there. 2 hours. And then it gets worse. She leaves me. She leaves me standing on the platform in 100-degree heat. And I'm like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, I hear that the train is like 45 minutes late. And I'm like, oh my God, could this get any worse? And it does, it gets worse. So what happens next is I'm on the train, I get my ticket. I get my ticket and I'm driving on the train and now all's good, I think I'm gonna get there at about 8 o'clock. And then, oh, I think here comes the train. So I'm thinking to myself, that I'm going to get there at about 9 o'clock. And then all of a sudden, what happens? The train stops in this little town called Topolka. Wow. The train stops the train stops in Topolka, and the guy comes on, and I think he's asking me for my ticket. You know, I think the guy's asking me for my ticket, and I sure as hell hope this is the right train. Keszthey? Yo? Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. So the guy's asking me for my ticket. You wanna put?
Az ötödikre jönnek.
Okay. You see? So that's the kind of around. Yo, okay. So this is the kind of day it is, you know? I don't know, nobody here speaks Angol, you know? Nobody speaks Angol. And the guy comes onto the train, and I think that he's gonna ask me for my ticket. And I show him my ticket, and he motions for me to get off the train. And I'm thinking, get off the train? What the hell are you talking about? Yo? Kosinums. Keszthey? Yo. Kosinum Sapin. Okay. So anyway. So the guy motions for me. He motions for me to get off the train. And I'm thinking, where the fuck am I? Topolka. You know? And I'm at the station, and I'm looking around, and people are looking at me. They're looking at me like I'm crazy or something, you know? They couldn't figure me out, and I couldn't figure them out. And then I realized that I was wearing my gold watch. And I thought, I can't be walking around this unknown place wearing my gold watch. And here comes the cleaning crew. Yo Ested. Yo Ested. Okay, and there goes the cleaning crew, you know? So it is one hell of an adventure, I gotta tell you, you know? What is the, I don't know. I just hope and pray that this is going. I hope and pray this is all gonna end well. I'm staying at I'm supposed to be staying at a nice hotel down in Havey's tonight. And, you know, cost me a lot of miles for that hotel. I had to splurge. I had to spend a lot of miles on that hotel that that I am staying at tonight. And now, you know, I'm gonna get there at probably 11 o'clock or something like that. I'm gonna have to call a taxi and hope to God that the taxi doesn't take me to my hotel via Zagreb. You know, I don't want to be sitting in the taxi and all of a sudden see a sign for Zagreb that says like 385 kilometers or something like that. But so the train that I just got on right there, they left that train there, and then I guess they're going down the track and they're going to come back or something like that. So anyway, you know what? It's all good. Because there are people out there, you know, you got to put life into perspective. Here's the moral of the story. You got to put life into perspective, because I am sure as I'm standing here hoping and praying for the next train to come by and take me to my thermal hotel, I am hoping and praying that, or I am sure that there is somebody out there that wishes that they had my problem right about now. You know, I can guarantee you that there's somebody out there that wishes that they had my problem right about now. So with that being said, I'm going to hopefully wait for my next train, and it'll be here, and all will be good, and I'll end up having a good weekend. And I'm not going to take the train back up to the north part of the lake to meet her on Sunday to get a ride back to Budapest. I'm going to take the express train from Havey's, where I'm going to spend the weekend, back to Budapest and be back there in 2 hours. So anyway, lesson learned. Have a great day.